Hello everyone, welcome back to Insta Electronics. So in this episode, let's take a look at this Amazon Basics 1000 watt foldable hair dryer. So this, like the name suggests, it's a very basic item. Even the box is very basic. There is not much of a stickering or anything. You can see the MRP mentioned here is 899, but while I purchased it, there was some kind of an offer going on, so I was able to get it for a very low price. And by very low price, I mean I got it for around 600 rupees. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it for the same price right now, but because this Amazon Basics brand, they sometimes offer some offers and sometimes not. Here is the bill that came with it. Let me just show you the screenshot and the bill here. So this is how much exactly I paid for it, and you may or may not get it for the same price, but for the price I paid for it, this is a very good unit. Because if you have watched my previous episodes, you guys can identify that I have featured a couple of other branded uh, hair dryers in my episode. To speak clearly, this right here is my third hair dryer. The one that I was using up until I purchased this one is the Havells model HD3201 something, and which just broke down. In fact, I will show you that right now. And this Havells model, this is what I was using up until now. This is the 1500 watt model, and yeah, I have featured this many times before. And right now, this is in a still this is still works, but it's an unusable condition because what you have just, like you can see right here, the fan blade just came out, and that happened because it fell down from my hand while it was working, and the fan blade instantly broke off. The whole thing still works, but because of that broken fan blade, this thing is vibrating like a crazy. So it became unbalanced and it becomes unusable basically. It still heats up, the motor still works. If I can find a replacement fan blade, I can still make it work, but hey, for the time being I don't have time for that. So I purchased this Amazon Basics one. So this is a 1000 watt one, this is a 1500 watt one, and even before these two, I purchased a different one which I think it was Nova, and that you can watch that video in my channel. But I don't recommend that particular brand, neither that brand nor that particular model, because it just broke down completely within few days. But I can recommend this Havells one. It's a 1500 watt one. It's very fast. I can recommend this one and even this Amazon Basics one, but not the other one. Enough of chit chat, let's move on to the actual item. Here is the item inside the box, and it just came with it like this in a plastic box and a couple of notes, some safety instructions and specifications. If you want to read that, you can pause the screen and read it. It's just a specification and basic user manual kind of thing, like some safety instructions. You know, the basic stuff that you get with almost any electronic items. There's nothing else in the box. Like the name suggests, it's a basic item, so it comes in a very basic packaging, and it even has an accessory, like the name I think it's called a concentrator. And here is the label. So when comparing the size, you can see the Amazon Basics one is much smaller. In fact, in the camera it's not conveying the proper size scale, but to me, let me try to adjust the camera a little bit, but still I think you may able to capture the the scale, but literally when comparing, the Amazon Basics is like very small compared to the Havells one. Obviously, because of the power, different power rating, this one is obviously lower power one. But being small means being handy, and that's really a good thing. And here is the model number and other items. This is the stickers that are on the screen. It can fold like that. It has two different modes, a full and a medium. And this is the power cord, a decent looking power cord. And this right here is the model number. And yeah, the ABD H01, the indoor use only sticker. Do not use this near to the shower. All the basic things that you can find in any other electronic equipments. And let's put the concentrator. It's just a screw-in type of concentrator. You can just, it's not a proper screw-in. It's like a slide and lock kind of thing, but you can fit it in any direction you want. So now let's turn it on. Let's connect it through this power meter and see the power ratings. And because this is a voiceover of a video that I already made for my Malayalam channel, Electronic Malayali, you're not going to hear the sound of the air blowing out from this hairdryer because it's just going to be annoying anyway, so I have to mute it. So I'd rather make a voiceover of it. And right now I'm using a meter that is provided by my power company KCB, and you can see it is still sealed, and that means the power that is going to be displayed in this meter will be the perfect representation of how much the actual power consumption is. It is that much accurate. I can trust on that. So let me just turn on the item, and obviously you're not going to hear anything. And here are the readings. The voltage is around, the current is around 2 amps, and the power factor is like 0.9. And let's wait for the power, and it is 428 watts. So at medium watt settings it is consuming, let's say, 400 watts. The 28, let's just ignore it, and let's say it's a 400-watt item. And that actually you can feel that difference, because previously I was using that uh, Havells iron Havells hairdryer, and in that one the lower mode is like, I don't know, I don't remember exactly, but it is more hot than the medium mode of this one. So let's put it in the high speed mode, the super hot mode, and let's see what are the readings. And here the voltage is 235. It's taking 3.74 amps of current, and the power factor is 0.99. It's really good because it's just a resistive load, and the power consumption is around 813 watts. So even though they say that it is a 1000 watt unit, this is just consuming around 800 watts. So it's not going to create a huge bill for you when you're using it. Like, you have to use it more than 1 hour to make it one unit. And when comparing to this one, the main thing that I noticed is that this makes a lot of noise. Even in the medium mode, if I turn on this Havells one in the full power, it is less noisy compared to the medium mode of this uh, Amazon Basics brand. This Havells is much quieter in its full power mode. That's what I'm trying to say. This Havells is much quieter in its full power mode, even when compared to the medium mode of this Amazon Basics one. I don't know how that happens. Maybe it's due to the low price, it's not meeting that kind of specifications. But for the price I'm paying for this, I'm getting 2 years of warranty, which is more than enough for my money. Anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. I can clearly recommend this brand hair dryer. So yeah, see you with a different video.